Hey guys, so just want to go ahead and introduce myself. My name's Patrick. I live here in Vegas. I'm fortunate enough to have a pretty mediocre collection of firearms and things that I enjoy. And the whole point of what I'm trying to do now is to show everybody the things that I'm able to have, what I have, how they work, are they reliable, does it work, testing, developing, and kind of just building stuff that I think is cool, stuff that I like that's different. For instance, I'm working on the AR 545. Like, that's not really a production gun. That's taking Russian ammo and then putting it into an American gun. So, just little things like that. And today, what I'm going to start off with is a little bit of Atrius. So Atrius is a forced reset safety. I've previously owned two rare breeds that ironically I turned into the ATF. I hired an attorney, spent a bunch of money to basically give them away for free. Still in the process of getting them back, but in the meantime, the Atrius Forced Reset Safety, FRS, is available. Purchased it at a local gun store here in Vegas. Today is literally going to be the first rounds. I put it into an old school looking, like the Car 15 AR rifle, kind of basic, very simple. Just kind of load it up, see what happens, see what it does, and kind of give my opinions, give my reviews, that if this is something you're interested in, if you want to learn about firearms, if you want to learn how they're operated, how do they work, do they break, do they not, what works with what, this is kind of be my channel of like my reviews and my truth about what I feel I experience, with my firearms. That, this is kind of just me. It's not really meant to please anybody. I'm not trying to show off. I just kind of want to show the things that I have and that I'm blessed to have, and show how they run, and kind of give everybody an insight to the things that I'm able to do and have here in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, this is the rifle we're using today. It's an AR-15. It's a not property of U.S. government dick butt carbine, made in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the old school 7-slot top, the front iron sight with a red dot, carry handle. This is kind of like the OG G-Watt 16-inch. These are the first shots I'll be taking with the Atrius. I'm going to start off with semi, then I'll go full semi. Just kind of want to see, how does the gun feel? What does it do? How does the buffer react? How does the cycling feel? How does the timing work? 'Cause sometimes when you work with weapons that have a high rate of fire, there can be more tuning, things that you need to take into account that you not normally would on semi. So these are the first shots. We're gonna load up. Let's see what we got. First rounds. This is 55 grain, 5.56. Standard range ammunition. All right, Now the dot is not zeroed, so I'm not expecting accuracy. I just kind of want to see, how does the rifle feel? What does the rifle do? Does it work differently than I expected? Does it work what I expected? So let's go ahead and see. First rounds out of the rifle with the Atrius. This is semi-auto. And we have bolt lock. Okay. Felt good. Trigger feels a little slow. Doesn't feel like a normal mil spec. It's kind of, I think that's the friction of the Atrius. So let's try it in full semi mode now. Okay, same thing, 55 grain. Okay, and then we're going, oh wait, gotta charge it. Charged. This is full semi mode. Full semi Atrius. Wow. Bolt lock back. Put her on safe. So, initial thoughts. Compared to the previous FRTs that I've had, the rare breeds, that was pretty controllable. The rare breeds kind of packed a punch. I felt like maybe it was on a different rifle, maybe a different setup. That felt pretty smooth, pretty consistent. Kind of happy with how that felt. That was a long chicken nugget mag. So let's go. Let's do another long chicken nugget. Okay. Charge the gun. Okay. Atrius mode, full semi. Let's do little bursts. That feels really good. That feels controllable. That feels balanced. From the previous experience that I've had with high fire rate weapons, felt pretty controllable. Pretty happy about that. We are back from the range from testing the Atrius safety, and I approve. I like it. I honestly thought it wouldn't feel as good as it did. Being a rare breed owner, and I've used some of their products. I had a wide open product one time, didn't like that. Um, so far, so good. I will keep using it. I will keep testing it. I think it's fun. I think it's cool to have. And that's my opinion.